Oh God. Really? So you want to have two things? Okay, let's see if they figured out that I opened up another one because I don't know what happened to my last one. My page. You can't. Okay, that one's got to be closed down. Okay, leave this open another. Maybe they'll see that. Hopefully, y'all will see that because that little idea pressed something and would not let me. Help get my baby. I can't get it to. It's just not gonna work. Okay, yeah, I had to open up a whole nother one because I pressed something and it wouldn't let me back in, and I don't know how to close this one. So I don't know how to. I know I got two open. I know I got two open. I know I got two open. I know That's freaky. But this one, hey, Divine. I'm trying to tell them to come to the other one. Because they, for some reason, think it's buffering. And what it was is when I was trying to stand my stand up, it pressed something and it was pretty much like end of stream. And that was just it. So I had to leave. Okay, I see you, baby mama. Um, I don't know what Sephora and Viper. Hold on. I don't like it when they won't allow. Okay, it says nobody is there, so I don't know what to do with that. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say what I was doing, or what go ahead with what we were gonna do. Um, so this is a picture. Okay, I put it on my community feed. So take your own screenshot of it from there so you can have it with you whenever you have to look at it without me having to hold up the phone 11,000 times so you can see it. Okay, so it's right there on my community feed, and you can just screenshot it and then put it in your gallery, and you good to go. Good to go, good to go, good to go. Yes, it's in the community feed, and this should be about the size of your canvas. These are very like they're real canvases, but they're just cheap, and we ain't we ain't Picasso here. We just doing a little arts and crafts, okay? Um, so let me finish up opening up the rest of my stuff. Do any of y'all actually have like drink? Like drinks. Like did somebody, have a drink? Because I was going to get a drink, but I was like, I don't want to be sleepy like that because I will fall asleep on your ass with a real drink. That's inevitable. It will happen, you know. And I was like, I don't want to do it to him. I don't want to do it to him. I have wine, but I don't have no paint, so I'll just be sipping. That's just fine. Or you can just draw if you want to. You can sip, draw, or you can just sit. It doesn't matter. I'm glad that you just here. Okay. Glad that you are just here, Divine. Okay. So let me get some of this stuff out of my way. So I'm gonna try to wait till some of the people, get back like Viper, Sephora, because I don't know if they lost and still on the other one or I don't know what's going on with them. Well, that's until I get all this stuff open. Then we just gonna start. Okay. So I'm opening my paint right now. And if you are going to paint, now remember there is a prize for there's a door prize for the person that will be given at the end, chosen at the end, and then there's a prize for the most unique and cutest paint job based on the picture we're painting. Okay. Now in the picture, if you don't have like some of these colors, you can switch it up. Okay. Like someone earlier told me that this background was marbling. I don't know how to marble, so that shit is gonna be tan, yellow, and black, like I see. Okay, I'm a blotch it to be that color. But it ain't gonna be nothing called no marbling. You know what I mean? So remember, nobody's expecting anybody to be Picasso here. Okay, we are just simply having fun, talking shit, painting, and having fun, talking shit, and telling shit, and talking shit, and painting. Okay, that's all we're doing. Okay, just bringing something different. Okay, let me see. He said it's gonna look like a drunk cat drew it. Child, I can't draw either, but I really this one isn't that hard though. I did draw it earlier, and it was just it's just for fun. It can look like a crippled grandma doing a backflip while twerking drew it, and it's just fine because mine may be similar to that exact description. Okay, because no matter what, I'm still have to draw a little bit even to get even remotely close to what the fuck's going on with mine. I'm gonna have to draw a little bit. So let me see something. So we could start with hot topics. I wrote down some hot topics that I thought would be very interesting for us to talk about. Let me put them up. I got everything in my phone. There we go. Okay. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about. I don't want to have to go look these things up. So I hope everybody's seen them. But if they didn't, I will go look them up while I'm prepping my artwork. While I'm drawing, I'm gonna do a light like line of drawing on my, which really wouldn't make no difference after I do the whole I'm gonna do it anyway, just for my convenience, because I can't draw. This is something that's gonna help me. Okay. Okay, so who all saw the clip with the Kardashians as Kimora C. Simmons told them that they better not let these girls punk their asses, and they better do something about it and get these hoes in order. Pertaining to this whole Tristan and whatever that girl name, um, whatever that girl name was, I can't really think of her name to be honest, but Jordan. Who saw that clip? Did anybody saw that clip? Because if y'all didn't, Lord knows I will go find it for y'all. But I just need to know if anybody saw it. Cause I never saw a more Toys R Us bitch gang in my life. Like delusional hoes. I've never saw it as much. Um okay, Lady Tucker, you can't drive right now. I got you draw right now. Driving is much more important. Make sure you drive. You said the picture looked like it. It is. I don't know. I saw like this picture. Oh, you said the picture looked like a drunk cat drew it. Well, that's what they say art is, girl. Ugly. I don't know, but I thought this picture was unique and different, and not many of us would have it. And I think it's just fun to draw or paint. Excuse me. Yes, her name is Jordan Woods. So do I need to go find the clip? Lord have mercy. Let me go find the clip. Something told me to let me see. Let me just see if it comes up. Kardashian. Let me see if that clip just comes up. No. Y'all gonna really make me find some shit when I didn't already go save it. So it's just basically of the Kardashians sitting around acting like they a victim, and they're cussing out their mother because they're saying you didn't handle it right because you didn't check Jada Pinkett for allowing Jordan to speak at the Red Table Talk. So you know how they speak to their mother, all disrespectful and whatnot. And they basically tell Chris, you're not in charge of this anymore because you allowed Jordan to spew her shit and get people feeling sorry for her. And people feeling sorry for her. Is this it? Hold on. Let me see. I don't know what this is. Call me a tequila bitch. Kristen, you, if you could hear me. You. He still says he doesn't. Well, he actually says he didn't kiss her. Liar! Liars! They both admitted it to me. Both of them. They have both admitted it to her. That assholes. And I was lie to me though about lying though. Don't say. No. But don't say you didn't do something that you did when you both told me. She's so stressed out. Bitches. Listen, Chloe. And you're a liar. Did she tell you to listen now? Dumbass. People and they memes. Wait a minute. Chloe calling Jordan fat like she wasn't. I won't read these people memes. They so petty. I didn't see that. That's a clip of her acting stupid. Obviously, they all over the damn internet, but they pretty much tell their mama that you ain't in charge of being mama no more because you didn't check Jada Smith, bitch. So mama, you ain't in charge no more because we're gonna handle this. Because Kimora Lee Simmons, you know, the one that won't let her baby see the daddy, the one that went out with that was married to that old ass man when she was like a 15-year-old girl. Her, that did baby fat, her bum ass. She gonna tell them talk about some check them. Like check who, boo? Check who? Who are you checking? Because did Trina check you? Did Trina check you about the two niggas you stole from her? I, I don't recall it being so. I just recall your friendship ending. Did what's that little girl that used to go out with that love won't cost a thing? Um Million something, Christina Million. Did she check you? Uh-huh. Yeah. What's the other girl? Um did she fuck one of Sierra dudes or was that no. She didn't do that to Sierra. Um Chloe got a list. Chloe, you got a list that's more on than um what's the other whole sister name? Kim. Like I just need all of them to have a seat. Cause ain't none of y'all worthy. Ain't none of them hoes worthy. And I could give two fucks about what Tristan is doing. I would want to kiss somebody that's a real woman too and not plastic, fake, and a damn witch either. So I don't blame Tristan, my damn self. It would get on my nerves and dominating ass women. Hey, Misunderstood. Hey, Miss Brown Eyes. If y'all can remember, you are supposed to have your paint. Well, my paint is over here. My little. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm trying to draw a little bit, even though I don't think it's gonna work like I want it to because I'm gonna have to dab right all over this. And this is what we are drawing. It is in the community. I mean, this is what we are painting. It is in the community feed. Remember, there's a contest which will be a prize given and a door prize given. So, whomever participates, wait, where did it go? What we talking about? The media whores. Okay, girl, exactly. The media whores that need to disappear. That's what we talking about. Them tired and through holes that we tired. It was just the way that Kimora Lee Simmons was like, you better check them hoes again. Check who? Like, so if somebody put up a really good meme where they said this ain't nothing but propaganda where they are trying to use a black woman, which I don't really consider her a black woman, but use another black woman that encourage the um Kardashians to bully, a young black woman. I got the point of what they were saying, but like I said, I don't consider oh girl. Okay, see that's the outline I did. It's really light, but that's her face, her hair, and her torso. Okay. Which is really not gonna make no sense because now I got a dab all over it. But it made me feel better, damn it. But anyway, so she basically I don't know, I don't feel sorry for Chloe because Chloe, just shut the fuck up. Every woman has went through that shit, but you have put women through it. Your very close friends have went through the same shit that you are claiming you going through when that nigga said he was already gone. He said y'all was already not fucking around. So you on here trying to survive another season. What y'all think about they bum asses? Cause I don't like none of them. I'm be honest. I don't like none of them. I'm not prepared and can't stay long because, as usual, homework's taking over my life. But Ash got something to share. Okay. Can't wait to tell you, but have to wait till after this weekend and stop going so hard. Wait till after this weekend and stop going so hard. Okay. Okay, well, I'll be waiting for you to tell me. And yeah, you stop going so hard so you don't hurt yourself. And make sure you get plenty of rest and things like that. So okay. So okay, so these are going to be my first 3 brushes for my background. Now, the background of this, let's go over this for the people that are doing it. Looks like to me like a golden yellow and black. White, yellow, and black are the colors it looks like they are using, which is blotchy. And pretty much you just need to cover your whole board with this blotchy looking color. That's why I drew the lines, because I'm not covering my whole board with the blotchy looking color, because that's going to change the texture. Now, this is what I'm doing. That's going to change the texture. Oh, that's not big enough for her. I gonna have to be like she gotta have some more. Hold up, y'all. I just saw something. She gotta have some more hair, because that's not gonna work for her eyes. Okay, so I see I had to already add some extra hair because her face would have been too big. Anyway, let me see, make sure I ain't missing. Let me put it on live chat. I forgot I had to start a new one. But make sure I ain't missing none of y'all what y'all saying. Yeah, seasons ago. Yeah, Lord, I don't watch them either. But they was just on Instagram, and I just thought it was funny how they was just such victims and yeah, like knowing y'all the top hoes of the game. Like Kim been in so much, like didn't screw so many niggas. Like didn't nobody but Kanye want you. Like you act like it was an option of who wanted you. Like girl, little do you know. That was about the only one that was pumped up like, oh yeah, I can have my turn. I can have my turn. You don't want no nigga to say no shit like that. I can have my turn. Like just I don't like them hoes. I don't like them at all. At all, at all. And for them to be trying to put shit like when people say her old girl wasn't or old boy wasn't even together, like I just don't like thoughts when they think that they have now become family oriented. They think they thought in years are over. It's like, oh, now because I'm serious, even though I used to screw mad women's dudes, I don't want nobody doing that to me. No, ho, you should have thought about that shit when you were screwing mad women dudes. That's when you shouldn't have wanted them to do that. Like, carry your ass off the bed with that bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's all I'm saying. Is I don't want to hear Nam Kardashian complain and whine, and I definitely don't want to see y'all try ever to have a scene where y'all gangster again and Chloe acting like she drunk with rage, bouncing around and ain't gonna do shit. If you ain't say shit to Jordan, you ain't gonna do or say shit about the whole situation. So quit trying to act all Billy Badass in front of us. Can't stand simple minded hoes like that. Just get on my fucking nerve. Whew. Okay. Exactly, baby moms. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. I don't care how pretty they are, how much money they didn't manage to make up, or how convinced they can convince your ass. It is a wrap. A hoe is a hoe is a hoe. Period. And them hoes is hoes. Okay? All of them is hoes. Every last one of their asses is hoes. Sitting up there doing all this shit and knowing they didn't screw every nigga known the man. Then done the closest women. Hell, I mean they done the closest women wrong. Like a kiss. We talking about a damn kiss. And child. And did y'all see as we talk about lying, because they gangsterness is it's just killing me with how, that's just a lie in itself. But did y'all see that shit with Cuba Gooding Jr.? How many of y'all saw that? Oh yes, you don't have to have alcohol, because I don't have alcohol. You could just have a soda pop, a slushy, some coffee, whatever floats your damn boat. But I didn't want to get alcohol because I'd be asleep before we got through with this. Anyway, so did y'all see the girl that quote unquote accused Cuba Gooding Jr. of touching her, groping her was the word. Good at water, good, just ice. Okay, so I put my backdrop colors. Y'all gonna have to see this shit through like this because I ain't dare dripping this thing. But I put my 4 backdrop colors, which to me look like was brown, black, yellow, and white. And I am just going to follow the pattern. Tell me if y'all need me to put the picture up to the screen again. And chick will. Okay. But who all knows about the Cuba Gooding Jr. Situation? Hold on, we definitely gonna talk about Nas. Hold on, Miss Brown Eyes. We gonna get to Nas. Oh, please believe. I want to just get to the stop bucket of disgracefulness. Woman that accused Cuba Gooding Jr. of groping her, like groping. So this is basically all I'm doing. Because I'm going to lighten this up like it is on the thing with all the other colors. But, so on TMZ Sports had confronted Cuba Gooding Jr. a couple days ago and was like, hey, yo, old girl said you touched her inappropriately. Did you? And he of course he was like, no, that never happened. I don't know what old girl is talking about. And the proof will come out in my favor. Like the tapes will come out in my favor because there was footage in that lounge. Da 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 da. So I'm guessing the footage, the people sold it over to sold it over to um TMZ because they got the whole damn footage. And it's quite disturbing because to me it looks like one big damn orgy. But what I did not see was nobody being groped because what I did see was her and her little crew of friends touching the hell out of him. That's what I did see. Now, I did see him reach back and touch her as well, like on her, it looked like it was on her leg, maybe when they were sitting down, like he reached over somebody to touch her leg. But she had already came and rubbed her hair all up in her hand, all up in his hair. She damn near straddled the man. Hell, the man damn near straddled him. It looked like a hit, if you ask me. It looked like some shit that they had planned, like, oh, I see a mark of money. Let's get this money. And I was just like, no, bro, I got questions. And I got questions. Oh, why like I know we all feel different about I guess we could say racial affairs. I don't know what you call that because I think everybody has some racist tendencies in them. Not willingly, just because not all willingly, but I believe the society we live in just simply it's just hard to bypass. And hold on. I can't talk while doing this part. Look at these. Um, you get these hold on. Society makes it where it's very just shit, it's hard to not see everything in color, even if you don't want to. It's kind of like something, if you want to survive this day and age, you might want to start colorizing things so you can survive, hell, going up on a racist man property or, coming in contact with some police officers or whatever. It's just today in age, you have to see color, whether you want to or not. Now, it depends on how you use that, whether that makes you racist or not. But like I said, in our society, I think we have some racism in us because we just have to adapt to things that are not fair. It's not like we want to do it. It's just a thing that happens for survival mode, period. And should I do the edges? I'm down here with it. Um, so that's how that's how I feel about it. So my thing is, why you hanging out with all saltine people? I mean, you was around a whole lot of saltine people. I'm just saying, and now you in the predicament you in. Hey, Tasha. What was she doing on him? Who was butt naked? Wait a minute. Who was butt naked? What you see some footage I didn't see? Cause who was butt naked? Who was Bucky naked? Bucky naked. That song was a mess. But who was butt naked, Tasha? Cause the footage I saw, they was all like in a lounge. Okay, so this is what I have thus far. They was all in a lounge. Um, wait. It's a madness, or it's a strategy to my madness. So I know I would probably need to paint it this whole thing back, but I'm gonna try to put texture to this, and I don't know. I wouldn't know how to not put texture all right up in here. But okay, let me look at this. Okay. So I got some dark browns and blacks. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. I do a little bit. Um, hold on, y'all. Damn, that was I guess all that real quick. Well, I guess since this is a sponge. Oh shit, call a bitch Picasso. So he feeling herself. Okay. Um it's okay, Claudia. Glad you're here with us. Feel better. Oh, my Claudia don't feel good. Me don't like that at all. Okay, you're just hanging, just painting. That's okay. You don't have to. I do all the painting and the shit talking. That's what I'm for. I know my baby mom's is, so. So is there stuff I should be looking at? Because if so, give me a minute. Okay. But anyway, so did y'all see any violations between that? Because when I looked at it, I didn't see old girl get violated nowhere. I actually saw her and her crew violate Cuba Gooding Jr. That's what I saw. Why, when you first meet somebody, you brushing your hand through their hair, touching them, straddling them. I said, what in the Jesus is going on? Like, why is all that going on? Why is that happening? Why are you doing that? Why is he allowing that to be done? Especially when a man did it. I was confused and puzzled, a little pissed off. Because I'm tired of telling black men who ain't y'all friend. Like, I'm really tired of telling the ones that don't want to listen who ain't y'all friend. I want y'all to listen to us when we tell y'all so and so ain't your friend. Okay? We want to be listened to when we say things like that. Sorry, okay. Thank you, Tasha. So, just so we got cleared up, on that. Um, hold up, let me see what I should hit with that. Okay, let me see something here. Shutting. I'm doing my little brown markings on there. You know how it has that brown tapered look, like some dirt is down around here around the bottom. I'm doing that. And then we'll dab it with some white. I think we'll be able to move on. Alrighty. Okay. So there, kind of got my little brown on there. I ain't supposed to put black. I don't know about the black. It's gonna really stand out some. This is what I'm doing. Just barely touching it. Okay, I'll read that in a minute. I'm just barely touching it, like putting dots or dashes. And then I'm gonna put another brown coat over the black because that made it too dark. And then dab it with that white. Okay. I don't know if I just jacked that up by doing that or not. But I think I can fix it. Because it don't look like that. Okay. And take it all over the place before I land that bitch back in there. Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, now y'all wanted to talk about Little Nas announcing his ass was in the ass. No, I'm just playing. That he you know, he liked the fellas. I don't know. Was anybody really shocked by that? Put a thumbs up if you were shocked by um Lil Nas liking the male kind. Like put a legit um like a legit thumbs up. If that was really confusing to anybody, just real talk. If that was really like, oh, like, you know, that was news to me. I didn't know he was gay, especially after the BET Awards. In that yellow outfit. Was anybody really shocked that bruh man was gay? I don't see no thumbs up, but I'm trying to give y'all some time. Um, but just was anybody puzzled, confused, and like, oh, for real? Oh damn, there goes another good one. Have you got thumbs down? I'm so glad my people went full because uh, I just you know how some people just have a look, you know. Some people just have a look and not saying, yeah, no, I am saying he had that look. He has that look. Um he has that I like D look, you know. Um I don't know how else to put it. But it seemed like some people were okay with it. It seemed like some people were shocked about it. It seemed like some people were um, you know, um hmm, I'm trying to get this um this little look they have tattered up through here with as best as I can without it looking. I know what I need to do. There we go. There we go. Blend them bitches together. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me read my things. Hold on, y'all. Now, I don't really think, we should have been shocked that he was gay. I think, we should have been like, see, we're winging it. We're winging it. But I have another one that no splashy, no splashy, splashy. We won't be doing that, bitch. Oh, man. Um, yeah, I gotta clean my brushes. Um, I mean, I can respect Lil Nas. Some people were pissed off about it, but as long as he ain't dipping in both populations and he is fine with himself and saying, no, I don't like the P, I like the D. Hey, I'm all good. I'm happy that he can be one with himself and say what it is he like, because Lord knows it is grown ass men, and I mean grown, like grown ass men out here that should have been known what the fuck they like, that know what they like, that got a wife, a mistress, and a boyfriend and still talk about some they fucking straight. Nigga, yeah, okay. Like I'm talking about like that type of delusions. So, he ain't out here doing that. I'm pretty proud and happy because you ain't out here fucking with the pussy population. But on the other hand, he did get a lot of backlash and hate. And I was like, that's so fucking unnecessary. Because them same people that was taking time to backlash and hate, y'all baby daddy was somewhere getting his D sucked by Tyrone. Right down the street, in the backyard, around the corner, on the block, while you typing your little fingers to hate. Mm-hmm. So y'all told you, D. Yeah, I gotta watch these niggas today. Y'all have got to watch these ninjas today. They do not care. They do not care. They feel like, oh, my secret won't be found out, so I can do X, Y, and Z, and it'll be all good. The fuck? You know what I mean? The fuck? But, whatever. If that's, I don't know. I'm just trying to be worried about, me and my punani. I ain't too much worried about nobody else's. But I do appreciate a man that can say that. But I was just shocked that people did not entirely, like they were like, girl, you could not have thought a boy that put on a neon orange, a yellow cowboy suit on the BET Awards was straight. Nothing in your spirit could have been telling you that was a situation calling of any other name. Nothing in your spirit could have been saying that. If so, you got to maybe you get that spirit in church, let it renew with the Lord, become with the Lord again, because it's slipping. Because I was just like, that's suspect. That was so I was thinking suspect before then, but that ain't my business. I don't want to screw, so it ain't my business. But I was thinking suspect before then. I tell you that much. But I'm glad none of y'all were bamboozled, shocked, confused, and just puzzled. Okay, hell, I still Blueface is suspect. That Negro like D more than D like his damn self. I don't care how many hoes or heifers he throw his mama and sister out of the household. That dude like D more than I like D, and I am very fond of the D when it belongs to just me. Like I ain't out here running out here running being no hoe, but I'm just talking about when the D belong to me. I'm very fond of it. All right, so he is too, to the fullest. Okay, to the damn fullest. So I don't know who he out here thinking he fooling because he throwing his mom and his sister out, and then gonna hit somebody with some 10 bands, talk about some clout chasing. See, that could have never happened to me in my generation. Because when I say my mama would have beat my ass with that $10,000, beat my ass with everything in that house. She'd have beat my ass with them two holes in the house I'd have tried to carry up in there. That's how that shit would have went with my mama. I don't care if this is your house or not. You ain't throwing me out of shit. Period. It ain't no more to be discussed. Now, if you want to get this little nappy headed ass girl in this house and she don't want to speak, she can carry her ass right the fuck back out. I promise you that's how the fuck that shit would have went. And if I would have took that whole side, we all would have been through, tied and through. Cause mama would have whooped everybody ass, including them hoes. So this is what I'm saying when y'all be letting these little niggas sit up here and bring the money home and really think that they call the shots and they the men and all this shit. Oh hell no, nigga. That ain't how it works. That is not how it works. Cause I don't even know if I can call his mama a real one, because a real one would have whooped his everlasting ass. I don't give a fuck how many CDs you sold, how low you wear your jeans, and who the fuck you think he is, and how quick you think you about to get this dick wet. I'm about to bust you in your ass because you lost your motherfucking mind. That's all I know of black women around my way. That's it. Ooh, I like the way mine came out on my background. Okay, bitch, all right. Let me let that get some drawing to it before I paint her neck, because I think that's what's gonna be next. Um, but yeah. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Blueface, little nasty ass? He gonna make that video talking about some we in a committed relationship. Then y'all dumbasses sitting up there. And how you gonna have a house that big and it look dirty? Hmm. How is you in a house that big and it look that fucking dirty? Ain't got no furniture, no furniture fucking nowhere. What is you throwing out? Ain't no fucking furniture in there. Cause that shit all around your neck, in your garage, and in your fucking vein. That's where your money going. Cause it was a couch. Them holes was on a couch. What else y'all see? I'm pretty sure a TV was in there. Probably some type of gaming system. We all got that. That shit don't make you rich or relevant. So why you got that big old house and it ain't furnished? These niggas out here living fraudulent, trying to convince you and me they the best thing since sliced bread and can't even furnish a fucking home. I think not. Did y'all see old boy getting arrested with his baby mama at the hotel? What's his name? Young NBA or whatever. And the baby mama slapped and made a maid and was trying to resist arrest. No, I did not see that. Uh-uh. So she out here slapping people like they not black. Did y'all see old boy getting arrested with his? Oh, she need her ass whooped. She need her ass fully whooped, cause she know that man is all black, and they pull out guns on people that do shit like that. People on his ass because he came out. Would they preferred had he stayed like in? You know, had he if he would have stayed in and been like, no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all. Matter of fact, I like um, you know, I like women. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Um, so I'm gonna give me a couple girlfriends, but then be screwing, you know, um, Luke D on the side, my homeboy. That don't nobody like. Is that what people would have preferred that young boy do? Sit up there and act like he likes something else. Cause I prefer men that actually do like, you know, the D. Go ahead and say that they like the D. That way, ain't nobody confused. There ain't no confusion upon no confusion, and everybody just ain't confused. That's bottom line. Okay, so I am trying to make my brown lighter because she is definitely full of melanin, but not chocolate brown melanin. So I need to make it lighter. I need that bucket. Like a little bit. Okay. Um, what else happened in besides Blueface and okay, so I lighten my brown up in order to hit that skin. Okay. I see why not. Oh hell no. What he should have been came out. Well, I mean, he just, I mean, maybe you got to get a bears about yourself. You don't want to just tell your business, like ASAP. You know, the fact that he did come out is enough for me because it is still some very big names that been taking the Tiger, Drake, Jamie Foxx, Tank, and they ain't said nay here or there. And we know they've been taking deep. They love us then came out with very explicit and video vixens as well, proof worthy stories, I shall say. Um, you know, so I think um okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing in a second. Let me finish off this face. Let me finish off this beat face. I'm beating this girl. I had watched some things today where it was people like, I'm going to the lowest rated um like salon um rated in my city. And so I was like, okay, what would you do that for? But okay, to each their own. Everybody draw their own creativity. Shit. Draw their own creativity from their own YouTube videos. I kind of went out of the lines. Hold up. Let me make the face a little bit bigger. Okay. Hold on. Let me do that again. Didn't mean for her face to be that big, but went out of line of the pieces. Okay, this is what I have thus far. This is her face, of course. And this would be her neck. The white part is still there. Um, shit, this is drying pretty quick because I can hold this. What the hell? Maybe because I'm using a sponge. But you said definitely Tank. Maybe I deserve. Um, but he did this song. Oh yes, baby. Yeah, he did the song when we. Oh my God, when we. Ah, yes, he did that. He could sing his little ass off. He just like ass as well. Which is just like, bruh, ain't nobody like just tell your truth is all we saying. Cause I already be having questions like, is his wife a whole entire man? Cause that's suspect right there. Y'all know what's suspect. If they ain't ever saw some shit before, Tank wife will have you thinking. Tank and Omari Hardwick, his wife, will have you questioning life its damn self. Like, nigga, I don't know. I don't know who you think you're fooling, but you might want to try again. Cause me, you are not. You know. But nonetheless, that doesn't make him, Amari Hardwick. That doesn't make him not be my baby. But I don't know why people act like rappers are not fruity anyway. I mean, you got Young Thug out here was kissing niggas and calling them bae, and people still somehow come to the conclusion that this nigga, because he got kids, is straight. Mr. C got kids, and he gay. So y'all know that personality or reality personality. Yeah, that's a tongue twister and a half right there. But yeah, it was like, yeah, bro, you let that go. Okay, what a bit more. I'm on mocha chocolate. Okay. Y'all, this is not coming out really bad. It's really easy. I like these little spongy things better than paintbrushes any damn day. Because it's making the coat very thin, very even, and covering very quickly. All right. Okay, so this is what we have thus far. The This is not actually hair; it's a towel because this is an African woman. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna let that brown dry because it ain't. Um, and start talking to y'all a little bit more. Okay, you said no Tank. Yeah, baby mom's Tank. Tank's all up in that ass. You said next I'm gonna say Frank Ocean or TK husband. Unfortunately, they both are ass bandits too, as they say. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who else did I want to talk about before we go into some of these questions that I have that I actually previously ooh, look at the drawing. Look at you. Ow, ow, ow. Um, that the questions that I have. Let me find. Let me find where I am. Okay. Okay, we talked about okay, Blueface, Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh, that's all that was on the list. Do y'all have anybody else I don't know about? Do y'all want to talk about anybody else before we go into these pretty much what is going to be like ask Ashley questions? Tongue time shit. Because if you do, this would be the time to do so. This would be the time to do so. Well, look at these colors. Red, blue, black. Anyway. Um just post my first YouTube post from Pure Romance. Get you some different thing. Backstreet Boy. Y'all was a mess. Let me see. While I open up these other colors that I will need red. Um, we will go into the questions that I have now because I knew that I was be painting. I pre-recorded the questions. I looked at them and I read them on my pre-recorder on my phone. That way I didn't have to stop and read and stop and read and stop and read and things like that. So what you would hear me do without trying to cut myself now, shit. Hold on. Okay. What you will hear me. This, that's a dark ass photo. Give me a minute. Let me cut these. This shit is concentrating. Have to concentrate on this shit. Yeah. Okay. That blue. There's no green. Okay. In this. That's a damn near black. Should I use that one or this one? I think this one's too light. Can I use that one for her eyes? Okay. Alrighty. But I could do something. Okay, but anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to play. I think there's like 5 of them I have recorded. And I'm going to play the message that I recorded. It's just my voice recording, reading the question off of my computer. And then we can go to answering. Damn it. Oh, shit, this will we will go to answering them. I think that's enough right there. Okay. So let's do the first one, okay? Now I forgot what these are because I did these a couple of days ago. So please bear with me because I did this shit once, read it, and it was like, that's enough. Oh, shit. No, no. Okay. All right. So, again, what we are about to do is hear people's problems, and they're going to ask us a question. Okay. They're not just asking me, but they are asking me and you. All right. And we're going to listen. Tell me if I need to play it twice because it is me reading a recording or reading and it's recorded. And yeah, we're going to go from there and answer their question. Okay. So I'm going to go in order. And they are actually titled by how the email was titled. And the first one is called Oh Baby. So let's listen.
I can make this sweet, short, and simple. I've done something very stupid, grown folk. I've slept with 3 men, and now I have become pregnant, and I have no idea who the father is because for 1 week straight, I slept with all 3 of them multiple times a day. Damn. I know this was stupid and I was in my get back stage. I can explain to you how this happened, even though I'm pretty sure I'm already being judged. It was done out of anger. I was dating this guy and we were kicking it for a while. And all of a sudden, I found out within a 3 months' time that he had slept with 4 people that I knew, 2 girls that I knew and 2 girls that I could not stand. This hurt me because this hurt me simply because I was not super close to these girls, but we had hung out and we knew each other. And he slept with them all willy nilly. And then he slept with 2 girls that he knew I had great disdain for and did not like. He did not think about me in any of this actions as he was just spreading the D all around, all willy nilly and like. So, in the midst of being so angry with him, I slept with his best friend. Well, what he calls his best friend. Them niggas ain't no more best friends than the man has been on the moon. I say this because if he was his best friend, I wouldn't have been able to finesse him into sleeping with me. And when I say it didn't take much, it didn't take much. But when sleeping with his best friend, I did not know his best friend had more game than he did. So a one time thing turned into a thing that happened over and over and over. Now this gets even more sticky and stupid upon my part, I may add. When I say one night we went out, me and my friends and I met his cousin. Now I knew this was his cousin, but I hadn't seen his cousin in a while, and his cousin was looking mighty fine, may I add. So one thing led to another. I hate that damn term. See, you making it okay, I can say that. I'm gonna say that now. You making like one thing happen to another. Y'all was just in the club and then bam, y'all. No, that ain't happen. How that
Yeah.
happens? But I digress. Anyway, one thing led to another, and next thing you know, me and his cousin was having frequent sex sessions. Now, I'll be honest, with all three of these men, sometimes we used condoms and sometimes we didn't. The fucked up thing comes in at I found a friend a couple of months at work ago. What, that don't make no sense. Okay. Anyway, I found a friend a couple of months at work ago, and we became to be very tight and close. Unfortunately, she's been married to a man that she would desire a divorce for some time now. At one point in time, she thought she was pregnant and refused to take a pregnancy test. And trying to convince her to take the pregnancy test, I told her I would take one alongside her just to help her nerves, just so she could take the pregnancy test because, of course, she needed to know if she was pregnant or not. One day after work, we go back to my house and we both took a pregnancy test. And mind you, mine was just a comfort pregnancy test. I had no thoughts of me being pregnant. And lo and behold, she was definitely not pregnant. But we looked at my test and I was pregnant. I had somehow convinced myself that we had mixed up each other's tests and went back to the store and retrieved three more tests, only to find out that we hadn't mixed up anything, that I was indeed pregnant. Now, I have no idea on what I should do from this moment. I thought about getting an abortion, and I just could not live with myself if I did so. And I don't know who to even go up and tell that I'm pregnant. Should it be my original boyfriend, his cousin, or his best friend? Should I tell the three of the three? Should I just pick one and stick with it? None of the three know that I slept with the three, but I'm afraid if I say that I'm pregnant, men being men, they'll start hollering, "Oh, I wouldn't hitting it like that. She ain't pregnant." Why am I reading it in that in that tone? She ain't pregnant by me. I don't know what she talking about. I ain't the pappy. Either way it goes, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And I'm a little bit afraid. My friend is telling me that I work with. My friend is telling me that I work with that I should tell my original boyfriend and just leave it at that. But I'm not so sure it's his. What do you think I should do?
Okay, did everybody hear that? Good. Did everybody hear the question? Hold on, let me get this out, girl. You said sorry she was starting big time. Baby girl was starting big time. She was, but she gave her reasons. She said that the first guy, um, which if I'm not mistaken, was his best friend, was out of anger because of whatever it is old boy was doing. And then the other um guy, was obviously because he looked good. Shit, she wanted to get in where she fit in. But even though she said that, okay, we all heard what she said. Let's start giving her the analysis of what the fuck is going on. Fuck, why didn't I be that way? Anyway, sorry about that. Eh, some people would say you're a hoe. Some people would say you're a hoe. Um, I mean, I would say you did some harsh activities. But what you want to know is, should you tell? You got to tell one of the three you pregnant. You have to tell one of the three you're pregnant. Now, if you want to just pick which one gonna be the daddy, in all honesty, you best pick it by, which one got the best job or make the most bread or something. If you're gonna pick it like that, I mean, I ain't saying do it like that, but if you gonna be secretive and all it is, you better pick the most well-rounded dude. Because you said, should I just tell my dude or should I pick one of the other dudes? You never gave the option of, should you actually try to see who the real daddy is. And I think that's the best option. Um, just like you told us, you were angry. You wanted some get back and you got your get back. Whatever he done, he shouldn't have done what the fuck he done. And perhaps you wouldn't you wouldn't have, you know pulled that best friend. But I do agree with what she said, that them niggas ain't all that close, because how was she able to pull dude? Like, why did you allow yourself to be pulled? Is all I'm saying. Um, so when it comes to stuff like that, yeah, we got questions. Um, you shouldn't allow. I don't feel sorry for these dudes. Well, for the first dude. Okay, I don't feel sorry for him because he was out there making her get out of her skin in the first damn place. And sometimes when women, do go to being hoish, they, are get on some get back. They are doing it for a reason. You know what I mean? It may be a reason we do not understand or get, but shit, it be a reason. It may be some shit we wouldn't do, but it still be a reason. But in my opinion, since you asked, um, I think a child should always know who their father is. Um, you know, not just who you want it to be, but actually legit who the father is. So I think that you should, you know, find out. I think you should talk to. I think you need, unless you was really hitting it like hitting it like that. I mean, you should be able to narrow it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Unless you was riding one and then just went on over to the other nigga house, and you know what I'm saying? You should be able to narrow it down and be like, well, maybe, at least knock one of the dudes out. Knock one of the dudes out of the picture to be able to say that, hey, um, you know, issue. I mean that. mm, I mean, that's my assessment. It ain't necessarily saying that ought to be what should be going on, but you know, you should, you should, in my honest opinion, you should tell, um, you should pretty much, yeah, just go ahead and tell whichever one. Tell all three of them if you need to. Just make sure the child is good. Make sure the child actually know who their real daddy is. And just, tell your boyfriend, look, this happened because this happened. I was hurting and I did this. Um, because it's like this, you know how you were trying to help your friend or your coworker, you were trying to show her how to be responsible and don't be afraid and all of that stuff, and you found out you were pregnant. It's kind of like, you know, almost the same thing, now you have to be the I guess the big girl in this. Now you have to be um now you need to be the big girl in this, and you have to be willing to you know say what it is that you think you just need to be the big damn girl and tell whichever one is the damn daddy, okay? Because you don't want to get down the line and then it be a whole nother daddy. And then one of the other men, because two of these men being cousins are tied to each other for life. So we talking family reunions. Them niggas ain't going nowhere. They family. So the worst thing to do would be having one of them raising one of the other one kid, and then find out later where one has had all the time in the world to be a daddy to it, and then the other one ain't had no time to be no daddy to it, and then like they still gotta look at each other at family reunions and shit. Like, that's almost what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And that ain't you don't want to be dealing with that. That's not something you want to deal with. You want to actually be like, you know, you don't want to deal with that shit. Not like that. So that would be the moment where I would be honest as all get out, in my opinion. Um so my child can know who the daddy is. Period. And you're gonna want to know in the long run. But when you get mad at a dude, don't go sleep with his peoples and shit, cause that only makes you look like the hoe in the end. Like, I can understand you getting upset and everything like that, and you getting mad at them and or him, and then finessing the friend. I get all that. Um, as women are some sneaky creatures, but you just have given them the opportunity to call you every name for whatever it is your mama named you, because they are now gonna be the victim of the year. Whoa me. Whoa, you did this. How you do this? Why you do this? I'm hurt. Like, as women, we try not to give Negroes we try not to give them playing fields, because they will play the fuck out of them. Okay, they really will. Okay, let me see. Abby says, I'm not going to judge her for having sex with multiple men at the same time, but I am going to judge the hell out of her for not using protection. That's a smart one. Okay, little nasty, protect yourself. You done called the girl a little nasty. Y'all so harsh. Okay, this is why we should never have revenge sex. The slap heard around the world. Damn, sorry, she was thoughtin' big time. Okay, read those two. No, okay, wait. If abortion is not an option, then she gonna have to put her big girl panties on and tell the three the truth and take the DNA test. There you go, ASAP. No, no, no. That's why you have Kara. Wait. Sierra Games stations and clothes for that was wait a minute. Is I reading that right? That Sierra Cara was no excuse. I don't know if I read that right. I'm not gonna judge her for that. Okay. And what happened later on if your child needs something medical? That's what I was thinking medically, and it comes out that not and that it's not the daddy. Now she on the Maury show with her child looking at her like a hoe when she when she can get all this sorted out before. All right, when the child is born, all the drama can die down before the child is old enough to know better. That's true. That's good advice. It's never a good idea as a female to ever have sex as revenge. Facts. Because you will always lose. Okay, facts. That is facts. Tasha says, eye opener. They got it tough, all for the money, but the pride and self esteem is depleted and non existent. And then there were three. Still with you, ladies. Hey, thank you. Okay, let's go to our next one. Okay, what the hell did I read? Oh, baby. Okay. This one is called What My Boyfriend Don't Like. Okay.
Hey, I have two problems, which you can probably only help me out with one because the other one has already been done. The first problem is I'm Puerto Rican. LOL. Me being Puerto Rican is not a problem. I actually love being Puerto Rican. But the problem is my boyfriend's family is Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican. And what I mean by that is whomever he marry is going to need to be full-blooded Puerto Rican. They don't believe it in any other way. Now, even though I look full-blooded Puerto Rican, I'm not. My parents, the things that happened between my parents' marriage, she put is above
Okay.
me, but I
So
do
yeah,
know my
it's
mother had an affair sometime on my father, and whomever she had the affair with is not fully Puerto Rican. So some of my features are a little bit different, but I can pass as a full blooded Puerto Rican. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 2.5 years, and I am really beginning to get the wedding ring itch. I would like to be this man's wife. His family is very prominent in our relationship. Both of our families are actually, we are both family oriented, and we do a lot of things with and around our family. But it has only been within the last couple of weeks that I have noticed his father and his grandmother stating things that are very critical about whom their son and grandson will be marrying and how that person will have to be full blooded Puerto Rican. Now, I know that's nothing that you can fix, but what I do need majorly advice about is the fact that I found out recently that my boyfriend despises women with implants, implants of any kind, breast implants, butt augmentations, excuse me, lip injections, anything, the works, anything fake, he hates it in the body. What he doesn't know about me is because I felt like I was different from the rest of my family. I felt like I did not have some hips and some things that are known to be on the Puerto Rican woman. So several years before I even met him, I got a couple of things done. I don't want to name them, but they enhanced my body to what he loves today. Now I'm totally afraid that he may find out, maybe run into somebody in my past that may mention something, or just find out simply and think I am disgusting, as that is how he talks about the young ladies that have had some type of surgery, like they're aliens or like they're misfits, something to be disgraced about. Now I feel like I have two for two. I'm not fully Puerto Rican, and I have implants in my body. I'm really not sure what to do about this. I don't know if I should just be honest or should I just leave it alone, hoping that he will never find out, hoping that I will get the ring before any of this is ever brought to light or becomes a problem. My issue may sound stupid, but it's really a problem to me. I know this man, and he's stubborn. Once he has an ideal in his head, that's it. What should I do? Should I try to give hints to him and be honest with him, talk to someone, have someone talk to us and reveal these things like a therapy session? I just really don't know what to do and would like some help on this situation. Do you have any tips on how I should move forward with this? Thanks for your time. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Oh, all righty then. Well, I don't know, sis. That's kind of um. Mm, oh shit. Do I want to be okay? Like real talk. Yeah, like some point, I remember saying where you wrote you got 2 for 2. The fact that you're not full blooded Puerto Rican, which is something his family desires, and the fact that you have implants in your body. Okay. And you said the body that he loves. So I don't see the problem. If this was some shit you done before you met him and he can't even tell, he ain't as disgusted by implants as he think he is. Because he don't know that you got them. Now, I don't recommend nobody go into a marriage like lying or anything like that. I think you should be as honest as possible. That way nobody can hit you with, well, you didn't tell me. Well, you didn't tell me. Well, I didn't know later. And, try to leave in that manner, knowing good and damn well you gave every hint on the man. But I get the fact that you said that y'all are family oriented because so is my family, but we ain't so family oriented that we in each other's business. Or let me correct that because my family do be all up in one another business, but we strong enough to say I'm back the fuck about my business when it needs to be said. And this is one of the times it sounds like it need to be said. If he's happy with you, like I mean, y'all been together for that long and y'all ain't never talked about y'all past or like um shit. Like, first of all, let me congratulate you the way you handled your parents' um business. The fact that you said it was above you, it's supposed to be it's above me now, but I got what you were saying. But the but it's above you. Um, Let me congratulate you on that because like that's how it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to parents business. Whatever your mama did is none of your business. You have a daddy and you happy with the daddy you have, um, which is Puerto Rican. Shit, all y'all Puerto Rican. What is he trying to go by? The one drop rule or some shit? Like, I don't really know what to say here. You're Puerto Rican, he Puerto Rican. That's the answer right there to that. And if he don't have no problem with your body, I don't know. I would kind of feel like I feel like there's something that he would need to know just in case something happened to you one day and you have to go into surgery and shit like that. Your husband needs to know that if you talk about marrying this man. So he needs to know that you had, you know, surgeries. That's something he do need to know. But um I don't think unless he is a very vain man, and if he is, you don't need to be with his ass anyway. If he have the reaction like, "Oh, you did," oh, we're through. Like you don't need to be with a whack man like that anyway. But I think you should just tell him. Don't tell him nowhere near his family. Don't tell him in the middle of no argument. Just find out the best way. You know the best way to talk to your dude. Approach it like that and just hit him with, hey, you know why you always on dogging these women, shit, but I got surgery my damn self, the same surgery that you dogging these very women out on, like. And I think because he loves you and it's you, he will probably then you know pipe the fuck down because it's you, and he might be able to look at himself like, oh, okay, well, I I'm harping up a lot of shit and for what, what I mean, like maybe he'll look at it like that. What y'all got to say on it? Hold up, I'm gonna read it. Let me bunch this red out. Yeah, my painting is coming along good. Okay. It's coming along good. Uh, uh, I will show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all, but it's a little bit. It look a little weird, but I see the vision. I got a little extra red everywhere, so let me bunch that out. Why did I just get the red? Okay, but yeah, that's my answer to that. I just think you know you go in there and you just say what you have to say. Um, look, baby, I didn't got my body done. You ain't, when I'm riding you, you don't have absolutely nothing to say about it. You know, when we doing what we do, you don't have absolutely nothing to say about these implants or whatever work I didn't had done. So shut up. I mean, if you got to say it like that, if he want to get bucked, you might have to put some stank on it, and but not too much stank on it. Not to where he can flip it and be like, "You've been lying to me the whole time." Don't put that much stank on it that he can throw that at you. But you know, put enough stank on it to tell him he ain't had no problem smashing. You know, let him know that much. So this is what I have so far. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all things while I let that. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to Vipers. Okay, she says the double. All I'm saying is she had other ways to get back at him and other than spreading her legs. It how men got the upper hand and start calling her a hoe. You must be talking about the last girl, the double standard of the man. Treat the men like they treat women. They don't like it. Turn the tables on him, like Lil Kim said, and they'll lose it. Oh, ain't that a fact? Turn them tables on them. They don't know what to do. They start saying shit like Jay-Z quotes, I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. You ain't have to get a nigga back like that. You be like, oh, you a rapper now. You a rapper? Okay. Uh-huh. Hold up. Why am I way up here with tank shit? Okay. Sounds good, Tasha, but it never works. For the female, I know that's why I'm dating Babe now. 22 more days and he'll come home. Hey! It's like we've been waiting for him to come home forever. Shoot. What kind of surgery did she have? She didn't want to say. She didn't want to say, but she said she had. Cause what she said she had more than one. She had surgeries, which is plural. Which she said she didn't have the hips and thighs like a Puerto Rican. Like she didn't. She wasn't shaped like the typical Puerto Rican. So I'm assuming she had body augmentations. Like she got that ass done, then them hips, some thighs, stuff like that done. Um, what's wrong with fake titties, Wax? I thoroughly doubt dudes would just be like, oh no, those breasts are fake. I don't want to nibble at them at all. No, that ain't how niggas work. That no, unless they leaking, and even then, I sometimes I think they still be trying to get some. Okay, that's a yes. So I'm excited for you. Been a long time coming. You ain't lying. 22nd of this month comes home. I'm ready. Thank you, Abby. Well, sis, if we don't hear from you for a few days, okay, we know what you're doing. Um, they will be in Washington D.C. on the 12th, and I said because tickets are high and I'm broke. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna jump in. Oh, we got time for the game. Oh, make us feel all special. You can introduce us to him. He could become part of the family too. And then Wax can have somebody to bounce off of since Taj work and work and work and work and work. And so do Mr. Big work and work and work and work and work and work. But for old girl, for the Puerto Rican girl, just honestly pull him to the side, let him know, look, I wouldn't even tell him everything with my parents. I would just be like, some shit happened, and you know, the man is my dad is not my real dad. I wouldn't even put that I'm not fully full-blooded Puerto Rican in that, because if you could pass, what, why? What, his grandma be all right. That don't seem like that's an issue for him. That seems like that's an issue the family is putting on for him. Like, you need to marry a full-blooded Puerto Rican grandma. Go get where grandpa at, or go get us another grandpa. That's what grandma needs to be doing. But as far as, like I said, if you want to marry him, yeah, let him know about that, because like, knock on wood, this is not going to happen. But let's say you get into a car accident and they have to do surgery, and then he has to find out about him that way, and he in denial and he arguing with the people, wasting fucking time. Because no, not my wife. She ain't got. You know what I'm saying? Just let him know. This is something I done before I met you, before I fell in love with you, before you thought it was the sickest thing in the world and all that stuff. And like I said, if he want to leave you after y'all done been together for 2+ some years, unfortunately, it will hurt like hell, but you have got to let him walk away, because that's not the man for you. It's not the man for you, which means there's another man out there and he was only a test drive for you to prepare for this man out there that's really out there for you. So um that's my opinion. Oh, you make me sick. You know what? You make me sick. It looks just like okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Mine gonna be fly like this one too, baby moms. That's good. My eyes is all jacked up, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah. Um. Okay. What did y'all say? What's this? If we don't hear, okay. It would be okay. Joy look like crap with markers. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. I mean, this is what mine is looking like with paint. Okay, her neck a little crooked. Her eyes are still um looking like I don't know, but she ain't looking like a full blown snack right now. And that's what I want her to look like, a full blown snack. And I'm hanging this shit up in my house. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some people believe in sticking to their own race. I was raised like that too, but I don't go to that path. Now, I get you with that, Viper, because I was raised. I was raised with that same theory. Not my own race, but um, I have heard. Don't you bring no Caucasian home? I have heard that because my dad grew up in Arkansas and uh, went through quite a few things, some unnecessary things in Arkansas in the South in the 50s. Just let that play out in your head. Arkansas, the South, the 50s. So, baby, he keeps all eyes on anything Caucasian at all times, okay? And, he was just blunt with us, don't bring no Caucasian to my house. Call yourself dating them. So ain't none of us, but in all honesty, I am attracted to I'm attracted to uh black men. So it's just like I'm legit attracted to that. It ain't it just period. Like nothing yeah, period. Just attracted to them. So I get what you're saying with that, Viper. And I get that some people be like, it needs to be full blooded, whatever. But like I said, grandma, either go get us another grandpa, I'll get you some business. I mean, just chill. You know what I mean? Cause ain't nobody fool nothing, no damn mo. Okay. Unfortunately it was too much of this savagery bullshit going on back in the day for somebody to be simply one blooded something. Okay. Just ain't what it is no more. So that's my advice. Um yeah, my family wanted me to marry a full blooded African, but I was like, no. Why did you want to marry an African? Oh well, no, you told me that. Never mind. Um, there are certain things as being someone who understands their culture can help, but not enough to put up with the negatives. Girl, okay. I remember what you were saying now. Um, okay, hold up. Let me draw this nose out real quick. These lips. And then we will play the next one. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go with that. Okay. Okay. Let me try something real quick. Okay. I am trying to use this slither of brown that's left to go on this eyelid. And this, okay. Almost got it. And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. Got it perfectly how I want it. Okay. I was working on the upper eyelid. So that's what I was working on. Okay. Okay, now let me pick out the next audio. So we listened to Old Baby, what my boyfriend don't like. Now this next one is, it says my friends. So it says,
Hey, what's up, grown folk in the Gang Gang family? You're finally reading one of my questions. I'll make this as quick as possible as I love to hear other people with bigger problems than mine. For the moment, you can call me Trisha. I'm a hardworking, college educated, cute young thing that has a good job. I keep my circle small with only 3 other friends, and we live life as we love it. My girlfriends are pretty much the opposite of me, but they all have good jobs and we all stand for different things. Just a couple of months ago, we had given ourselves a treat to go stay about 2 hours away from our hometown and enjoy ourselves on some outings. And at the hotel, we met a super fine man. I mean, super want to sop him up in a biscuit. Super fine. Excuse me, sop him up like a biscuit. We came across him on the elevator twice before one of us got the nerves to say something to him. When we introduced ourselves to him, we found out he was mad cool, and luck was to have it, he was looking at me. We ended up exchanging numbers and found out that same day that we lived in the exact same town. Me and the girls only had another day and a half there, so we did not get to see him again there after we exchanged numbers. But there was a convention there which had the hotel completely full to its capacity. So when we left, I did text him and let him know that I was heading back to where we were from and that I would hopefully talk to him soon. And like clockwork, when he got back in town, he did call me. We talked on the phone forever like we were kids back in grade school. Now, here's where the sticky part comes in at. As we got to know each other, I found out that he had 2 jobs. His 2 jobs were one being work, working in a local fast food drive through, the other was a bus driver. That's how we actually met him. He had took a load full of people down to the convention that was happening at the hotel that we were staying at, which is why he was there. Now, this was a very nice hotel, which I knew he was staying there. So my mind went ahead and concluded if he was staying there, he was good with money, as I am, because nobody without money is not staying at that hotel. Believe me. Now, just to be honest, this does not bother me. Him having two jobs and talking to this man, he has a lot of dreams and goals that he would like to accomplish. And having two jobs tells me that he's not lazy. But as soon as my girlfriends found out, which I'm assuming one of them Googled him, I don't know how they got so many details that I did not tell them, but they knew before I could even say anything about his job situation. They began to put him down immediately to tell me that he was not worth my time, that he was a bum, that he worked through a drive through, for goodness sakes. I just played it off as if they were not making me upset or embarrassing me, but it really was making me upset. I really dig this guy. I like him a lot, and I see a lot of ambition in him. I haven't stopped talking to this guy at all, but I have made my friends believe that I'm not as interested in him as I am. I try to tell them to lay off of him or let it go or just basically act like I really don't care, but I really do. I don't know what to do in this case. I know they're not going to get off of his back and stay on top of him, but I really, really, really do like this guy. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this, and I don't know where I should go from here. I have still been talking to this guy, and he still gives me butterflies as if I'm in grade school every time we talk. I've also been seeing him in person, and everything is going fine. I've just been keeping this from my girlfriends. What should I do? And before you want to, oh, sorry, skip. Okay, and before you want to know, only one of them have a guy, and he's not too good of a guy.
Okay.
But those are my girls, and I love them for who they are and who they love. As long as they're not doing them dirty, is none of my business. I need to know what to do. If you in the gang have any suggestions, I would be glad to hear. Thank you. Smiley face.
Woo! I have a feeling you already knew what advice I was going to be giving you. If you have met a man that has not one but two jobs, and you already know this man has great ambition, he talks to you about his dreams, you know he's a great guy. Why are you allowing your ain't got no nigga friends to have any opinion upon what you do? That's not how we going into 2019. We will not do such a thing. Tell your friends to go find them a life. Like, for one, okay, first of all, don't ever assume somebody, you know, don't never assume nothing. I don't ever assume nothing out of nobody. That's one thing I got to say right there. All right, because just because young man was at the retreat, then he was there, but he was there or that convention or whatever the fuck. He was the bus driver. But get this, he did not lie to you. You know what? He didn't lie to you. He didn't big up and act like he was somebody he wasn't. You thought he was there, which I ain't got no problem with you, but you thought he was there on his own. But then when y'all talked, he cleared that right up and told you the two jobs he had. Okay? You already said he's not lazy. Um and he has dreams and ambitions and things like that. So I'm trying to figure out if this dude give you full-fledged butterflies. I'm trying to figure out uh I'm trying to figure out why you wrote. Because you said that you and your girls were successful, which is a good thing. I'm glad for that. Um, please stay that way. So why can't you tell your friends to kick rocks when they need to hear it? Why can't you tell your friends to Google another nigga and see how you come down on them again? Why can't you tell your friends that only one of y'all got a nigga? So I'm confused on why y'all so baffled with me talking to somebody. And if I'm not mistaken, all of y'all was looking at old dude and he was looking at you. So if this ninja would have had picked your friend, one of your friends that's being critical, do you really think your friend would be like, girl, no, he no. She'd be just doing what you doing. Well, it don't seem like you critical because you said that one girl got a dude out of the three, one of them got a dude and he ain't all that great. But as long as he treat her with it, like treat her, I guess with the best ability. Um, I don't know why he not all that great, but as long as he ain't hurting your friend, you okay. That ain't your business. See, that is a friend, okay? So you're being a friend. So them hoes are not being a friend to you. Number one, they're not being friends to you because if they had found out information without you telling them, yeah, they googling something. And I don't understand why they Googling niggas you talking to, but they need to be getting niggas themselves. Period. Like, do not listen to no friend that ain't got no man that's giving you some advice that they themselves wouldn't follow. Because if it was him that was trying to talk to them, they would have every excuse. Well, girl, he got two jobs, so you know. Then you ask him what's some two jobs, girl. I gotta go. Day. I gotta pick him up from day school or some shit like that. But you bet not let no bitter heifer, and I mean damn bitter heifer, sit there and have you all by your lonesome because they by they lonesome, because that's what that shit is. That's exactly what that shit is. They lonely. They ain't got nobody to play with, talk to, screw. So they don't want you to have nobody to screw either. And why is it that you the only friend out of the crew that's cool enough just to be like, well, if somebody make you happy, they make you happy. Like, you might need to get a new set of friends because them ain't no fucking friends when they doing shit like that. That ain't called friendship. Don't know what the fuck that is, but it ain't friendship. Like, and just continue to talk to the man. If I'm not making myself clear, what I am saying to you is continue to talk to him. You said this man give you complete damn butterflies. When the last nigga you didn't talk to that then gave you butterflies? Hmm. And then you gonna let some friends and their opinion run it off, girl. You better tell them to go run a marathon and get some dick and leave you alone. Like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. Do not be listening to women that do not want the best for you. And sometimes, yes, that be our girls. Sometimes that be them hyenas we be calling our girls that do not want the best for us because they ain't got the best for them. It's a sad occasion, but we will surround ourselves. Sometimes women surround themselves around almost like yes people. You know what I mean? It'd be like you know, like yes people, just yes people. Every time some shit is asked, the answer is yes. It ain't never no real critical thinking to it. It ain't never no real like, girl, if you don't set your ass down, no, that is the stupidest idea ever. Don't do that shit. It ain't never none of that shit happening. and it ought to be happening. Like, that's my opinion on it. You seem to like this young man. This young man seems to like you. Y'all are making each other happy. Um, he is ambitious. Like, I tell you what, if you have not seen the movie, I'm gonna tell you to watch this movie if you haven't seen this movie. It's called shit. Abby, what is that movie that I had you watch by Tyler Perry? Matrimony. Is it called Matrimony? Um, I think it's called Matrimony. And no, it ain't called Matrimony. It's got Taraji P. Henson in it. Do anybody know what I'm talking about to be able to write it in the chat? It's Tyler Perry's movie about a woman that, you know, flips out on her ex-husband. And I don't think it's called Matrimony. Golly, I cannot think of what it's called. But Google it. Since your friends like to Google and shit, they can Google it for you. Google it and you will find it, no doubt. And um um just I mean to be honest and clear, it's you need to watch that and learn and see what misery is. Because misery loves company. And unfortunately, that's your friends. Like, we all have them, baby girl. You ain't exempt. You're not by yourself. It's not hold on. It's not a you know, you ain't by yourself. Just trust and believe that. Hold on. Okay, because I'm trying to put this black marks in his hair. And I don't want to breathe while doing it because I want to make one clean swoop. So hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. But you like this young man. Seems like the young man likes you, and I think y'all should continue what y'all doing and not necessarily hide it from your friends. Just tell your friends, like, I'd be real petty with the shit, to be honest. I just be like, oh, you know what? My nigga needs me. Bye, bitter bitches. Like, I'll start exiting rooms like that. You wanna Google somebody? I can teach you what Google is. Like, that's how petty my ass will start getting. Leave that alone. Sorry. Um. Okay. Yeah. So, so okay. Did y'all say something? Let me read. Dismiss. Okay. Let me draw this little line here because I want y'all to see. my progress. I'm feeling I'm feeling all diva like y'all. Like, I mean, I damn sure got some mess ups, but it's matching the picture. It's not that bad, I would say, with paint. With it being paint, because it is paint. The last line was little bit, little bit too much right here. Okay, so that's what I have. Like she has a couple extra rolls in her hair, but I shape up the face. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I hope y'all seeing it too. Okay, this shit only getting done one time. Okay, okay. Let me find y'all advice first. Because I feel like that's a thing that women just love to do is, you know, try to be like, I don't know about him. And like that bitch be single as all get out. Like, bitch, worry about that single life you lead. Like, and stay out the fuck out of mine. Like, I don't get that. It baffles the hell out of me. Okay. Okay, this jawline is thick as hell. Wasn't supposed to be this thick, but it's above me now. I'm just gonna put it like that. It is freaking above me now. Okay, that's not bad. A little thick around here, but it ain't bad. Okay, what y'all have to say? Okay, the second this. Okay, read that. Some people believe in sticking to their own race. Read that. You might be getting lucky. Okay, there are certain things that. Okay, read that. Yeah, I love me some chocolate. Be right back, guys. She needs to spread them dudes out and protect herself always. Okay, never move. Then one day, wash and let your body. Wait, never more than one day. Wash and let your body rest, child. Ain't got time for that. Okay, so over and over three. Obviously, you're embarrassed by him, so leave him alone. You think she's embarrassed by him? I don't think she's embarrassed by him. I think she's I think she don't know how to stand up to her girls. Like if she out with him and shit like that, and she's seen him and she'll go out with him, she ain't embarrassed by him. She don't want to deal with the flack of her girls. And when they bitter and they don't want you to be happy, they will they will ride. And you gotta be strong enough to be like, but where your nigga at? Like that's how strong you have to be. Just hit one of them hoes with where your nigga at. And they mouth just gonna hold open like this. You know what? You didn't have to say that. Trisha, you didn't have to say that. That's what they gonna say. That's what they gonna say. You ain't even have to take it there. No, I have to take it there because you don't know how to take your ass out of my business. That's how you need to start handling them. Let them know we'll always be friends, but no, y'all ain't got no calls on now Ninja I holler at. Because it seemed like all of y'all was like, okay, which one is he gonna talk to? And then when he talked to you, they want to get the Googling and shit. Like, the point is, if you feel him, fuck them. Okay? Because they can't hold you at night. They can't keep you company and they can't do you down. They can't give you children and they cannot be your soulmate. Okay? Unless you switch teams. So, no. And you've already established in your own heart that the nigga ain't lazy. He got 2 jobs. I mean, that's my opinion. But Wax says if you seem to like you embarrass yourself to let him go. But she already have a man plus a buddy. So you roll now. You got a cousin. Okay, you still on the last one. They all 3 are the. Y'all still talking about that girl. Test other 2 probably test the boyfriend. That's a good idea. Tasha, that's a good idea to test. That's a damn good idea. I mean, because them 3 niggas know each other, they probably still gonna find out. She fucked either way it go because they all know each other. And they gonna find, they she gonna be found out because them niggas gonna discuss that. 2 of them cousins and 2 of them best friends. Like them niggas is as soon as because I think what her issue was like I don't want somebody to be like, oh shit, so and so trying to put a baby on me. Like talking to one another and then, fuck around, look up and it's her. And it's like, oh, she trying to put a baby on you too. That she gonna get the reputation of a hoe then. But that is, I mean, hell, it's worth a try. If you just gonna fight it, it's worth the try. But I'm about to say, uh, well, shit, it is worth a try. But um, yeah. So, Did y'all have any advice you wanted to say to this lady with the hating ass friends? I can't stand hating ass friends. Just be It'd be different if dude was like a bum and like just work through the drive through and trying to live with her in the first month of knowing her. Yeah, then you'd be like, girl, if you don't let that Negro go. But dude that's, got his own stuff and working 2 jobs to make sure he have his own stuff. Like y'all don't know they don't know what that's about. Them type of hoes that be taking care of men anyway. Your friends is what I mean. Them is the type of hoes that be taking care of me. Cause they don't be wanting no problems. And I honestly believe they just kind of sideways mad because he picked your ass and not them. I think that's why they finding all this problem with him. Now that's just my opinion. Could be wrong. But I doubt it. I know these hoes out here. I know what they be thinking. And they don't be happy for you. They be wanting you to be miserable. Okay. Let me get my necklace painted. And I will start the next combo. Okay. Okay. I think if you guys would have, like, whoever, I don't know who all is painting, who all is going to try to paint it later or whatever, but it's really not hard. And this shit is really relaxing. My gosh. And this John really proud of my shit. Can't tell my ass nothing. Okay, can't tell me nothing. Okay, let me get this up. Hey, Nija. Wants the cake and eat it too. Okay, dismiss. Okay. Alrighty. Let me get the other one. Okay, so this next one is called My Guy's Homeboy. My Guy's Homeboy. I think this one is that real interesting one. Pay the fuck attention to this shit here. I think I remember recording this one like, bitch, what? This one is some shit. Woo! Okay, we ready?
What you are about to hear is something I've been treating like a top secret mission for the last year now. My child's father has been out of prison for about a year and 8 months. Everything was going great up until that 5th month he was out, and he informed me that his friend, which we will call Jacob, was getting out and needed a place to stay. I was not comfortable with this considering we have a child and I did not know this young man, but I was trying to allow my dude to lead by example, so I acted as if I was down with it. Jacob came and he seemed pretty cool. There was no problems. He wasn't a thief. He was great with the kids, and he was a pretty good cook. He went out and got a job, and he also did not come in between me and my son's father. Now, my son's father guaranteed me that he would not be going back to the streets life, which is what got him there in the first place. But on the last past Mother's Day, him and Jacob came to me with 4 tickets to Las Vegas for me to take 3 of my friends on a trip that would be happening in 1 month's time. We called this the baby's mama's trip since none of us was married, and I was ecstatic to receive this gift. He said it was for holding him down all the years that he was in prison and for allowing the guy we're going to call Jacob to come and live with us and trusting in him and just being a great woman in general. The trip was completely paid for. We spent about a week there, and me and my girls was 100% ecstatic. But when I got back from that trip, things seemed to be a little weird around the house. I came back to notice that Jacob's room had not been slept in, not once since I had left. His room was in the same shape that it was in when I left. He also had become more hostile and confrontational with me. I chalked both things up to maybe him meeting a girl and just having a bad day. Got back into my regular routine and life went on. That's until I got off of work one day early and came home, only to find something so unbelievable. The way our house is made, the porch that Jacob was staying in is right under the front porch. Okay.
I think she means
So as I walked
room.
up to the front door, beginning to put my keys into the lock, I could hear them both arguing, which would have been in Jacob's room. Also, the window was open from the angle I was standing at, and I could see them peering in a window. Excuse me, mirror. Whatever they were arguing about, they were both pissed in each other's face. I'm trying to unlock the door as quick as possible so I can see what they were arguing about and hopefully intervene. When all of a sudden, oh, okay. All of a sudden, my guy drops to his knees and starts tugging on his shirt right in front of his crotch. Then Jacob bends down and kisses him right up on the lips. They both lay on the floor, and I could no longer see them in the mirror. I stood there on the porch, confused as all get out, and did not know what to do. I could only imagine what was going on, so I just jumped back in my car and drove and sat in the park for I don't know how many hours. It seemed like forever. When it came time for me to go pick up our son, I did, and then I slowly drove home, not realizing or knowing what I was going to be confronted with. I went into the house to such a normal scene. Them sitting on the couch playing the Xbox and laughing and acting just like their usual selves. Like I had not just seen hours before what they had been doing, the passionate kiss and argument that had ensued between the two of them. All types of things started running through my head, like how persistent my guy was when he wanted Jacob to come and live with us. The week that I was gone to Las Vegas and nothing had been tampered with in Jacob's bed or room, excuse me, or his room, considering his bed had not been slept in for a full week. The way Jacob was testy and volatile with me when I got back from my trip, and definitely cannot forget seeing them have a lover's quarrel, falling down to the ground, having a passionate kiss, had all began to cluster up in my mind of them having an affair this whole freaking time. About a month has went by since this has happened, since I've seen them have sex. I didn't have to stay here and watch word from word or action from action to know that they had sex. It's been about a month and I haven't said anything to my guy. We have not had sex in that month because I refuse to let him touch me knowing what I know. But I don't know how to talk to him about this. Some days I want to throw him out of the house and scream it to the mountaintops, telling everybody I know what he did and I know what he is. And others, I just feel sorry for him and just want things to be over and him to be out of my life. And other days, I just want to pretend like it didn't happen. But I know I can't go on like this forever. What do you think I should do, grown folk? Please help me. This is agony for me. Thanks for your time.
That's fucked up, yo. I'm not laughing at you. I promise you I'm not, because I know you don't see that as no laughing matter. Oh my. But first of all, hats off to you for being calm and being able to not say anything for the month that you have been quiet. I would have been I would have went in fighting, okay? Um, because when you went back and looked at everything, you then realized, much like you noticed, that he you know, moved old boy in for the purposes of being, his in-home lover. Like that's fucked up. Like, you know, I can almost no, I can't. But it's one thing if y'all ain't got children, but y'all got a child and shit. And you wanted to bring your 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 prison boo. You want to bring your prison boo back to your woman that held you down, and then you send her off on a trip, her and her friends off for a trip for a week, and this nigga bed ain't been slept in for his room had went untouched for that whole week. No ma'am. Problems about to be had. Like problems would have been had when I came back and saw that shit. To be honest, to be dead ass honest, shit would have started popping right then and there. Like, what's that? Why, because you chalked it up to him staying at a girl house. Where? You ain't seen no girl. Where the girl at? Like, I just wish you would have been more suspicious. That nigga just from coming home, he shouldn't have wanted nothing to do with, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they make friends and stuff while they in there. But like, nigga, if you stay at my house a night, like you need what? You need to stay a night? Okay, you can stay a night. And not even then, if I'm a whole dude and I got a woman, you ain't even staying a night. You cannot be at my house without me there, period. But what do you need to do? I think you need to bust him in his ass myself. But in all honesty, tell him you saw what you saw. Don't be confrontational. Don't be like, I saw, like, don't argue with him. Don't even give him the option to be like, you ain't see. Don't, damn sure don't give him the option to try to say you ain't see what you know you saw. Definitely don't do that, baby girl. Um, just plain and simple, let that ninja know that, you know, look, nigga, I saw what I saw, and you got to go. Because, I mean, unless you're going to keep them, unless that's an okay thing, you know, just discuss it with them and y'all figure out y'all sister wives, husband wives, whatever the hell you would call that life, y'all figure it out. But other than that, you know, tell that nigga to kick around. I don't know. I don't know. Mine is plain and simple. Bye. You gotta go. You gotta go because you brought a man into my home. You sent me on a trip so y'all can have a week of fucking. You got to go. You gotta go. I don't care how long we've been in this together. I don't care, whatever. When you doing deceitful shit like this and you bringing shit into my home, you have got to go. Okay? Plain and simple. You gotta go. So, I mean, that's my answer. I don't know if anybody else in the chat got a different answer. Like I said, unless you plan on, like forgiving him or like this ain't no big deal or whatever. Um, that's the only thing I can think of is pack your bags, nigga. You got to go. Um, I'll read and see if anybody else got anything because that's my answer. Hey Nija. Well, if you work and he a good man and he likes, what's the problem? Anime. You said anime. Go calling people anime. Eat a cake, anime. Okay, I'm all done with my thing. Are y'all ready for me to reveal? I don't want to see nobody laughing. Okay, I don't see nobody laughing. I think I did pretty good for a first time painter. Okay. I changed a little bit of things because I'm different, I'm special, and I'm hard headed. Okay. That's just me. But this is it. It's my painting. This is the painting itself. Can y'all see it? So that is it. I couldn't make I didn't know how to do them lips that full like that. So she kind of got white girl lips, but yeah. So that's my painting. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. I like how fast it dried too. Come in here thinking I'm Picasso in this bitch. What? I mean, it don't look like that exactly. But if you if it was like if you saw that and was like you would know the inspiration. Like I had to do more black streaks in her. Um that's actually a wrap, not her hair, um but this is my painting. So now remember that if you send me your painting that you drew or you painted, whether it was with pencil or color marker or whatever, I'm going to put them all up on my Instagram and allow people to vote, as well as on my community feed, and allow people to vote. And there will be a grand prize winner that will win a little gift that I will send to them through the mail for the painting, the sipping paint we just did. Okay. I'm proud of my little. Do y'all like it? Is it cute? Oh, do I need to sign it? I ain't got no pen. Um, but it's cute. I think it's cute. Thank you, Viper. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of that background too, because that shit was going left at the beginning. Like the play on the having all the colors and the contrast. This is not bad. I need to throw a real sipping paint in real life. Oh, I can do this at the family reunion. Oh, we can do that. What? Bitch, we're gonna do this at the family reunion. Watch, yes. Oh, okay. Anyway, so that was my advice. To old girl. Okay. You shit, what was my advice? Oh yeah, put that nigga out. Put him out. That's my advice. Cause he did the okey dokey. He played too much. Okay, now we have one more, I think. Yeah, because that was called My Guy's Homeboy. And this one is called No to Social Media. This is short as it, but this one is called No to Social Media.
I've been dating this beautiful young lady for 5 months now, and everything has been going fine, except for she will not be friends with me on social media. When I ask her what's the deal, she always says that we know each other and see each other every day, that there's no point to be friends on any social media. Something in my gut is telling me different because not only does she not want to be friends on social media, but she has taken the time out to block me on every
What?
social media she has. I know this because I let my curiosity get the best of me and went looking one day, only to find that I've been blocked from every major platform. I want to trust her, but something in my gut is telling me this is not right. So I've been thinking about making a false page and becoming her friend on social media to see what she is posting. I know this is not a good idea, but I just can't help it. What do you think about this? Should I do it and go ahead and get my catfish on, or just trust my baby girl and believe in what she's telling me?
I'm gonna play that again because I was across the room.
I've been dating this
It's the
beautiful young
cutest
lady
little
for
thing.
5 months
Look.
now, and everything has been going fine, except for she will not be
So
friends
cute.
with me on social media. When I ask her what's the deal, she always says that we know each other and see each other every day, that there's no point to be friends on any social media. Something in my gut is telling me different because not only does she not want to be friends on social media, but she has taken the time out to block me on every social media she has. I know this because I let my curiosity get the best of me and went looking one day, only to find that I've been blocked from every major platform. I want to trust her, but something in my gut is telling me this is not right. So I've been thinking about making a false page and becoming her friend on social media to see what she is posting. I know this is not a good idea, but I just can't help it. What do you think about this? Should I do it and go ahead and get my catfish on, or just trust my baby girl and believe in what she's telling me?
Um, alrighty. Um, I think you already got the answer. Because as long as it took me to answer this, you probably already made that page and then handled what you had to handle. But um, I'm not gonna necessarily demonize her for not being friends with you on social media because oddly enough, I am not all that keen on being friends with um people on social media either. You know, like guys that I date on social media either, because you know, it's just like for what, you know? Because if I see something I have to question, I'm the type that just gonna question and write them comments like, why is this whole liking your picture? Um, why are you liking his picture? Just, you know, real blunt and shit. And I know that can cause problems. So you know, stuff like that doesn't bother me per se. Um, of it bothering, obviously, you know, you and some other people, because it do bother, you know, some people, and you know, I guess I get that. Um, but if your gut is telling you that old girl is not doing right, um, you need to listen to say gut. You know, guts usually don't lead nobody wrong. Guts ain't never led nobody down the wrong path. And real talk, like I think you should listen to your gut. And if she out here being a thought pocket, she out here being a thought pocket. Um, but maybe she just I don't know. The fact that she didn't block you on all social media platforms, mm, bro, that says a lot right there. Um, that says a hell of a lot, in my opinion. And a lot that's being said is not good in your favor, in my opinion. What the hell? Um, hold on, let me get some more papers. So, I don't know. I would personally, if I'm gonna be honest, I would personally do what you already said you was gonna do, which was catfish her ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's exactly what I would do. Just for my solace, for my own personal, because I want to know what you out here doing, because my gut is saying it's something else. Now that's not the most you know, Christian, polite, ethical thing to do. But if you want me to be honest, that's exactly what I would do. I mean, if it was somebody that's doing all that shit, why you blocking me and shit from shit? Like that's the problem I had. It's not the fact that, you know, you don't want to be friends on social media, but you blocking me from shit. Like that's the problem I have, you know, real talk. So that's the problem she would then have. Is me finding out all her fucking business that she don't want me to find out. Um, so now that's like I said, that's me. Um, that's obviously what you already got thinking. So that's yeah. But to try to give you try to give you the the good Christian person, if you can't trust her, just let her go and all that good jazz. I mean, that is good advice. If you can't trust her and all that shit, and she, you know, won't let you be a part of shit, really, bitch, and won't let you be a part of the simplest of things. Yeah, you know, screw her ass and get all up in her business, or just leave her alone, for real. Just leave her alone. If she blocking you from shit, like, she doing 10 too much, in my opinion. Like, to already have you blocked from shit, that means she already doing shit. So that means you think you got a good girl, but you got a hoe. That's what that means. um that's the best advice I could give on that. I'm about to read some of the comments because I see um baby mom wrote something, and hopefully other people wrote something, because he think he found a real good one, and I have a feeling he hurting. you know but real good ones don't do all this type of shit. It's just simple. Like, I don't have to be your Facebook friend. Like I said, I prefer, if I'm not pressing you on it, it's not a big deal, because I don't want you on there acting stupid, and I don't want myself on there acting stupid. Really, bitch. I touched that thing right on the damn thing. Really? Sorry, I was trying to do something. Ain't even nearly working out right. I just take this shit off. Not even remotely acting like it's supposed to be acting. Okay, let me read what y'all wrote. Okay. Okay. Did you move? Okay. And let me find the spot where it says, "What's good? Hey y'all." Okay, read that. Hey. Thank thank you guys for saying I did good and did an amazing job and all that good jazz. Thank you very much. Um, okay, thank you for DMing me your thing, Viper. Um, oh wow, I got paint all up on the screen. Splash paint somehow. Thank goodness it's only watery paint, but Okay. Baby mama, make sure you send me yours as well. How the hell I splash? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Are you okay? Are you wait, are you out by birthday? This supposed to mean good night. I'm proud of you too, Ash. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the background. Oh, you will figure it out. You will figure it out. You're artistic behind. Okay, he set you up with that trip. Wow. Ain't that fucked up? Like, so they can have a lover's tryst. Ah, beat his whole entire ass. Um, so what does this mean, baby mama? Was extending still, but he came. Basically, you're doing too much, bro. With both of them, burn their bed and tell them to pay for a new one. Who does that? I don't know who does that. That's sad. That's just so disrespectful. Especially send somebody on a trip. And like, I could just see all this, like, yo, my homeboy getting out. Can you come stay? And she be like, no, I don't think that. No, but this my boy. He had my back. He looked at the. Then y'all screwing? Dude, you could have put this dude up somewhere or something. Ah, okay. 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 You said it sent off. Fingers crossed. Okay. Well, I will put it out there. Yes, leave him alone and get checked. He must have been getting this before he came home. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were Sally's. I think it said because I when sometimes people will write a couple paragraphs. So and or sometimes they like she in particular wrote something she wanted me to read and then her question. And they were cellies, like they were cellmates. The guy that ended up coming to live with her was cellmates with this guy, with her guy. So yeah, I put it on everything. They didn't wait till they got out of jail to start, getting at each other. But just to bring them to my home, bruh. How would he know he was blocked if he wasn't being nosy? Well, he said he was being nosy. He said he was being nosy. She already told him she didn't want to be friends on social media, so why would he go looking for other social medias to befriend her on? And um and why think about creating a fake account? Seems to me that she has already seen signs of his nosiness and jealousy in real life, and that's why she's blocking him. Yeah. I didn't think of it like that. I did not think of it like that. Now, is you too damn nosy that she don't want you involved in anything she do? Because I was just kind of going on a sympathy route. But that is a good point. That's a good point, baby mom. Let you see what wax. I wouldn't even bother myself with him. Um, okay, you'll try to do yours this week. Okay, Sasha. Oh, my painting. Don't be laughing at my painting either way. I think it is pretty cute. See? Do you like it? It's a little different, but you can definitely make out. Oh, thank you. It is nice. Except for the gas line. It came out better. It came out good. I like it. I'm gonna frame it and hang it. Um Somewhere in my bedroom. Because believe it or not, this is African art. Even though she's not like dark, I was like African, but everybody in Africa, because this is actually a wrap. I thought it was hair until I read the description of the painting, and it's a like swoop of a wrap. Um, and but they had different kinds too. They had like one with all these neck rings on, and she had a drink beside her, and we were gonna do that. With that background was team too much. Had flowers all over here. I was like, damn, that took all night. So, um, just the shadow line looks good. Oh, thank you. Um, but I don't know. Let's ask Wax. Wax, answer this for me in a male point of view. If Okay, I don't know if you heard the last question, but if a girl would not be friends with you on social media, like any platform of social media, she was just like, nah, I'll pass. Would that make you feel some type of way? And if she went out of her way into blocking you, like not only did she not want to be friends with you, but she blocked your ass as well. Like she went out of her way to block you and say, I don't want to be friends with you, but blocked you, but it's not like she told you she blocked you. You just went looking and found out you was blocked and got in your feelings. How with that as a man, is that like teen too much? Is that like, oh, you out here playing games? Or is it like, okay, it's just social media? Like, how would that make you feel as a guy? Are you smashing? From his letter, it seemed to me like they are smashing. So yes, you're smashing. I ain't never. Dudes show got different rules. So I tell you that. It's different as all get out. I think I messed mine up. Why you think you messed yours up? If you want to ex, I wouldn't care. No sucker for love here. Oh Lord. Well, that's you different, Wax. Some people, I don't know. I do think people make um social media a bigger deal than it has to be. Like, you know, I just don't think you should always want to be on everything of your partners. I don't think that. I don't think you should. I'm not saying it, you shouldn't. I just don't think it's healthy that you would want to, because then you run into shit like that. You want to be on you want to be on everything, and then what? Like, no, too much plan, too much. So, but dude, I don't know what to tell you on that. You gonna do what you're gonna do. If you feel that you need to make a fake account to see what she up to, do it. Cause you know, you gonna do it if you gonna do it. Um, if you feel like you could possibly, you know, let shit go and be like, okay, no big deal, let it go, no big deal. But if not, just you know, I think you gonna do what you gonna do and then done it already anyway. Because like I said, it took me a long time. That one was kind of old, but you know, do what you gonna do. Let me see. Okay, I wouldn't care. Okay, as long as I get the cheeks we straight. Okay, that's viable information. So, dude, as long as you getting, I think he want a little bit more. But you shouldn't. If somebody, I don't know, that quit chasing women that don't want to. When you are ready to receive everything from, like, okay, let me say this right. When you are ready to indulge yourself into a person that you want to move on and grow with. Quit finding women that ain't ready for that shit. Quit finding women that still want to club hop and don't want you to know they damn password. Don't even want to be friends with you on social media. Look for those women that are absolutely ready for what you are ready for. Like that's the best advice all night for real. Like because I don't feel like this young lady is what you are looking for. Okay. I just don't think it is. So just, kind of, you know, get off of nuts. Just chill and find somebody that's more evenly ready for you and with you. My opinion. Okay. Oh, true. Seek and you shall find. That's a fact. Right, Wax. The minute she said she didn't want to be social media friends and I would have left it alone. Like she said, they see each other every other day. Again, if if she didn't know how he operates, she wouldn't have blocked him. The fact that she said she did, that could be true. You can't be stalking girl either. She didn't want to should have been enough, but that wasn't enough for him. So for him, was it? He had to sneak. Well, what he was asking, should he sneak? But I guess you're talking about to go see if he could look at her page. Yeah, if you being too aggressive with it, like don't do that, because then that's just gonna push her away. Because she gonna realize you crazy and bounce. So don't do that either. Around and try to find a back door and way to do what the special asked him not to do. See, you shall find, because at this point, you sound like a stalker. That's like you tell your partner you don't want him going through your phone, and then you go to sleep and wake up and an attitude. Wake up to an attitude from him because he tried to get in your phone while you were asleep. Woo, child. And found out it was locked. Well, sorry, but if you hadn't tried to go around what I asked you to do, you wouldn't have found out it was like and got your feelings hurt. That's true. That's true. That's true. You really can't argue with that there. But mm, you know, it you know, I don't know. I mean that's some solid advice. I think you have some solid advice um that you should take heed to. So, um yeah, I agree with all that good jazz. So, I agree with all that good jazz there. But um okay. Um okay, well you guys, well that's all I had planned for the night. We've been on here for 3 hours. So that was about the time I was going for. Unless there's something else you guys would like to talk about. I am absolutely done for the night. And you know, we can wrap up, and if y'all haven't watched Love and Hip Hop, I'm sure they airing it for the 50 millionth time right about now. And y'all can catch it. Uh, mm. Why the hell it seem like this little bitty ass canvas is harder to paint than this big one is? Um, okay. I'm trying to do something. Hold up. Um, this shit is not the easiest. Damn paint. Okay. Let me try this that way. Okay. Okay. Next up, what's up? Love and hip hop, not rap. Okay, y'all saying good night to each other. Good, good, good. I'll let y'all do that for a second. Okay, so if y'all still can have some time to do the the painting, and you can draw it with markers or something like that, or you can paint it. Um and we will let you know the people vote, and then when I have a winner, I will announce it and get the prizes out. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, see, Before I can even go, it said we got two people on here. So these two people are going to qualify to play paper, rock, scissors in order to win a door prize. So who is the two people? Wax and Abby? Are y'all the two people? Who both of them did it? Get started with my wax. She wants to smoke. He said you want the smoke, huh? Yes, they want the smoke. They don't know how to act. Simple rules. Okay, so Wax and Abby, I need y'all to do one round of paper, rock, scissors. Come on, really? Okay, when I look up, I'm a. Okay, okay, Wax. What, Abby? Where's yours at? Okay, another round. Abby, you got to do paper, rock, scissors. Cause Wax, you got to do it again too. Cause Abby already seen yours. So Abby, Wax, paper, rock, scissors. Abby, is you? Look, I'm gonna give it to Wax. Baby Miles, is you still on here? Wax, we just gonna give it to you. And I just send Abby something. Okay, so y'all do before we turn it off. Do paper, rock, scissors. You see how Wax put all the little handles up there? Do around the paper, rock, scissors so I can pick a door person, a door prize. Because it's between the two of you. Paper, rock, scissors. Wax has. What the hell is it? Paper? Is this paper? Oh, Abby gonna get a whooping here. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Okay, Wax, you're the winner of the door prize. She got to be sleeping something because she she tripping. She tripping. But okay, so you are the winner of the door prize. So I know I got your address somewhere, but if I can't find it, I'll just get it from you later. So, I'm not thought he would have. I thought we would have a countdown. Oh, my bad. Well, I've already declared him the winner, so I'll just send you something, baby mama. Because you know I gotta spoil both of y'all anyway. So we'll just do it like that since we didn't do a countdown. Okay. Okay, well, okay. Okay, since it's only the three of us on here, I'm gonna go ahead and close this down because we can always. So I'm just go ahead and close this down. Um. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at some. So, thank you guys for joining and coming and stuff. And I will talk to y'all later. Okay. I'll see everybody later. Okay. Bye.